Hey guys, and welcome to my stimulus package update and stimulus check update. Wow, I haven't said those words in so long. I want you guys to know that I missed you more than you missed me, and I'm happy I'm back here for you with another video just to give you my perspective on everything that's been going on. This country had a crazy couple of months now, and it's only getting crazier, and I've had a crazy couple of months too, but let's focus on the reason you clicked on this video, a freaking stimulus package update. And I'm also going to give you some opinions on things that's been going on in the news politically, so this might be a juicy, controversial video. So stick around and let's have a conversation, especially towards the end of this video. Honestly, I don't think much has changed since my last video, right? You guys probably watched other channels who talk about this, what they've been saying. Anything good? Because I've seen the YouTube thumbnails, vote pass, this is crazy, wow, I can't believe all the extra money that's coming, blah, 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 and nothing happened so far that I know of. Anyway, it's just been a very weird year, this 2021. I'd like you guys to tell me in the comments below, what do you think is weirder, 2020 or 2021? They're both really, really weird. Anyways, the stimulus package. This week is actually very busy for the Democrats, especially in the House. And Nancy Pelosi has promised to get the ball moving on a few things, and she wants votes this week, I believe as early as tomorrow. We all know that she's been keeping the $1.2 trillion physical infrastructure package on her desk because she was pressured by the progressives not to pass that one unless they pass the $3.5 trillion social infrastructure package with it. As far as how that is going, the House Budget Committee passed the $3.5 trillion social spending plan with a 20-17 vote on Saturday afternoon. They pieced together the chunks of legislation approved by 13 different House committees earlier this month that make up this spending plan, which is an essential cornerstone of President Biden's economic agenda. This $3.5 trillion package is going to have a very hard time passing the way it is with this price tag. Even Democrat in the committee voted with Republicans against it. So not only Joe Manchin and Kyrsten Sinema are against this in the Senate, but there are some middle ground Democrats in the House too that are against it. Representative Scott Peters, who voted against it, said he's concerned about the pace the party is moving to draft the legislation, which would likely not be adopted in the Senate as the current text stands without major changes. He went on to show further concerns about some of the spending levels in the package and said he has some other objections to the bill that have not been resolved but could if given more time. Regardless, the package passed the House Budget Committee for now, and it heads to the House Rules Committee, and leadership is expected to make some further changes to it before it's brought to a vote in the lower chamber. Now, I want to mention something very important here. In case you don't know yet, there is no stimulus check in any of the packages right now. All that they've been talking about is the child tax credit, money for childcare, and community college, and free pre-K, and expanding Medicare. So if you're a family with kids, you will get the most benefit from this package. Other than that, there's very little benefit for you here. Now, I want to get to some interesting points this administration is talking about. First thing is taxes, and then I want to also talk about vaccines, especially what's happening here in New York and will happen soon in many other places. So I've talked to you before about how when the government tries to tax the rich and businesses, it doesn't really work. And regular people like you and I end up paying the price because rich people have plenty of legal ways to not pay high taxes on their income, and businesses just pass that increase to customers by increasing the prices. Now, Jen Psaki said that it's unfair and absurd that companies would raise costs for consumers due to higher taxes. Now, I didn't major in economics, but isn't this just how it works? If I'm a business and I sell you a product for $10, it costs me $2 to make it, and I pay $2 in taxes for, so I net $6. And I plan my life and I pay my employees with that $6 of profit. Now the government says no. Instead of you paying us $2 in taxes, we now need $4. Well, me as a business now can't cover my own expenses in life with just $4 of profit instead of $6. So I'll either reduce my staff or sell that $10 product for you for $12 or $13 to make up the difference. Makes total sense. And it's also common sense, but it seems like that is lacking everywhere in the government right now. Another piece of news that actually, made me laugh, it came out about proposing taxing the rich on their unrealized gains. So if you buy a stock for $1,000 today, and this year it goes up to $2,000, you pay taxes on that $1,000 before you even sell your stock to capture those gains. So if next year that stock goes down to $500, what do we do now? Do we get a tax credit? We always hear in the media, you know, hey, look, Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk just made $1 billion today in one day, and then they paid whatever in taxes. Unfair, unfair. And that usually happens on days when their company stocks goes up really high. But we never hear anything in the media when the stock tanks and those same billionaires lose, I don't know, $5 billion in one day. At the end of the day, all this money they're making or losing doesn't matter as long as they don't sell the stock. They don't actually have this money. Same thing when buying a house. If they're going to tax you on capital gains made on your house appreciating, let's say from a $400,000 house, now your house is worth $500,000 in a couple of years. How are you going to pay 10 to 20% on those gains? You didn't sell the house. You didn't actually make any money from it. This whole thing is crazy, and they're talking about it just to appease to a certain portion of the population who don't understand how anything in the economy works and try to win their votes. Another piece of news I want to talk about here is the vaccine mandates, especially the ones enforced in New York. This past Monday, tens of thousands of healthcare workers around the state were fired because they refused to take the vaccine. And the governor declared an emergency, and it became a public health crisis. Are you kidding me? Now they're getting retired doctors and the National Guard and even doctors from other countries to help with this crisis. So we went from we're all in this together and thank you healthcare heroes last year. Mind you, we're all in this together meant that healthcare workers going out there saving lives and working their butts off without a vaccine and without PPE at some point, while people stayed at home collecting unemployment plus $600 a week extra while baking banana bread, to now telling those same heroes if you don't get the shot, you're fired. You can't support your family, and you're denied unemployment benefits. Unfreaking believable. Now listen, I'm personally not against the vaccine, but I'm definitely against forcing people. Like, how is it okay to force someone to take something that on the label says has potential adverse side effects against their will? What happened to my body, my choice? Anyway, I can go on and on with this because it's really frustrating, but I've always said this vaccine mandate is like my wife telling me to take out the garbage. If she tells me to do it, I'm not going to do it. I want to assess the situation, see that the garbage is full, and take it out myself. I want to make that decision myself, not be told what to do. And that's what I'm dealing with my wife. Now imagine it's the government telling you what to do. All right, guys, this is all I have for you in this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really missed you. Hopefully, I'll see you here again very, very soon. And I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions on everything we talked about here in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate you all. Please hit the like button on the video, share this video with your friends and family, and subscribe if you haven't already, and click that notifications bell to be notified whenever I publish new videos for you. Please stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video.